Website Treatment Wikicom presents mesothelioma and asbestosis. Mesothelioma is a terrible disease. What is scary? Mesothelioma. Mesothelioma. Cancer of the pleura. A tumor originating from the mesothelial cells or endothelial lymphatic vessels of the pleura. A distinction is limited and diffuse mesothelioma. As with any cancer pathology, it has long been asymptomatic, as early germination vessels appear dull pain unspecified in the corresponding half of the chest. Then the pain becomes more intense, excruciating. Analgesics bring short-term relief. Periodically, there is a low-grade fever, accumulation of fluid accompanied by a feeling of heaviness in the chest, shortness of breath. Patients take a forced situation in bed with a raised upper half of his body. Prefer to sleep on the affected side. Seen from the side of the patient revealed the smoothness of intercostal spaces. Much better than in lean patients. The lag in breathing that half of the chest. With percussion shortening up to the hip, which is projected onto the skin in the form of a characteristic curved lines. Linolisa, damoiseau, sock or love or sculptation determined weakened vesicular breathing. Often pleural friction rub, bronchophony voice trembling and weak are undetectable. The intensity of these symptoms depends on the amount of fluid in the pleural cavity and the massiveness of neoplastic lesions of the pleura. On plain film reveals intense homogeneous darkening, and was adjacent to the front edge of the chest and the diaphragm and having a trailing border, directed from the top down. Exudate initially clear, yellowish in color, with strands of fibrin. It then becomes hemorrhagic and does not disappear after a puncture. Cytology of pleural fluid settlement is cancer cells. With repeated negative results of the study shows the liquid diagnostic pleurectomy. All patients with suspected pleurisy are hospitalized for comprehensive examination and treatment. Long-term, gradually decreasing pain occurs when adhesions in the pleura